No? Okay.
Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Mary Keniston. I'm here with Pool Action TV. We are at the WPBA Masters 2019 edition. We are at the beautiful Soaring Eagles Casino in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Our players today are Ewa Laurance versus Lonnie Fox Raymond. I've never seen Lonnie play before. I've heard of her, so I'm really excited to see her play. Ewa, I've known Ewa for a very, very long time, and as everyone knows, she's a very accomplished player.
This is an elimination round also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ewa was defeated by the new Russian sensation, 18-year-old Kristina Koch. Yeah,
great player. She just also won her match over Monica Webb just moments ago.
Oh, wow.
On the winner's side as well.
Wow.
So Monica Webb moving over to the one-loss side. All right. Ewa winning the lag here, but leading us off. This is a race to 9.
It's alternate break. They are breaking with the 9 on the spot. They're playing the 3-point rule, so that means that 3 balls have to go below the head string. However, if you do pocket a ball, each ball pocketed, each ball pocketed on the break counts as 1. That's certainly a mess there.
It's not a ball in hand foul. It's just a loss of turn.
Loss of turn, yes.
Right. Mary, I'm going to step away for a quick second and grab a few things for the match here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, this is a crazy setup. Those balls separated and all came back together and clumped in a pile on the end rail. So this is going to be a long game here. I would think there'll be a lot of safety battles. The 2 is buried underneath the pile. Well, she can see the ball, and I think she can even hit it full. Let's take a look at that, if we can. She's going to have to cut it a little bit to clear the 7. Or do it that way. And okay. Anyway. Okay, this is a pretty simple kick. I think Ewa will hit it full. She hit it gently, knowing that it would go down table. She left a shot. It's a difficult one. She can cut it into either pocket. I think that I would cut it to the right. I think if you cut it to the other pocket, you're going to lose the cue ball. And then she can also play a save. She can tuck it underneath the 6. That's what she tried to do. But she hit it too hard. She left Ewa on the 50-yard line here. It's a tough shot into the side or the corner. The 3 ball is on the same side of the table. Watch the scratch. Okay, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Ewa is nicknamed, as many of you know, the Striking Viking. And she's born in Sweden. And she came over here at the age of 17. She won a qualifier to play in the World Straight Pole Championships in New York City. She came over when she was 17, and she has lived here ever since. She makes her home in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And she's been there for many years. She has been ranked number 1 at various times in her career. She turned pro in 1981. going to go right into those balls. Oh boy, she went right through the middle of them. Sliced them in half. I don't think she can see enough of that 5 to make it. She's checking it out. Okay, she did have a complete shot on it, and the balls are open. Unfortunately, she fell straight on the 6, so she's either going to have to draw it back and shoot it in the side, or take what the table gives her and take a difficult shot on the 7. When you're faced with these shots, the main thing to do is once you make your decision, is concentrate on pocketing the ball. And again, same thing. The shape is pretty much automatic. Just make sure you don't draw the cue ball into the side. Just a center ball or maybe a touch below center, and just hit it with a firm stroke, but softly. You want to come back to the middle, or maybe slightly favor the left side of the table. Just like that. Beautiful shot. Beautiful. And this, what you've just seen here is witness to the way she used to play. It was a very good example. Very nice. And straight in on a 9. Beautiful. Okay, Eva takes the first game. Eva is sponsored by Brunswick Billiards, and she has been with Brunswick since 1989. She has been a great representative for them. She has traveled all over the world for them, and I don't know the current president of Brunswick, but I have known several of them, and they have all told me that they couldn't have chosen a better representative. Eva is smart, funny, she's beautiful, she's talented, she's well-spoken, she's got a good sense of humor. She's just, she's the real deal, and they're lucky to have her. Her opponent, Lonnie Fox Raymond, comes to the table. She's kind of local. She's from Adrian, Michigan. She's a Michigander. She turned pro just this past year in 2018, and she has numerous VNEA and BCA state and national titles. That would be on the 7-footers. She lost control of the cue ball and scratched, so Eva will go to the table with ball in hand. She's a hairdresser by trade. She's an owner of her own salon, and she's a master colorist, been doing it for 19 years. Her husband's name is Bob. She's been playing pool for 20 years. She has a 19-year-old son and 2 beautiful big dogs, Bella and Fergie, and loves to camping and dirt track racing. How cool is that? So she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. I think Ava's going to play a hook just like that. She's going to play. See, that was a smart shot. Break out those balls. She's got a. I think this is ball in hand. I think Autumn it's a tough hit. I don't think she can. She might be able to go between the 3 and the 6, and hit the 1. But I don't think she can get past the 4. And Lonnie is sponsored by L&R Productions, Cunningham Vision Centers, Coin Op Canteen Services, and her husband, Bob Raymond. It's always great to have a supportive male in your life. All right, she chose to send the 4 ball down there and trying to tie him up, but she is on 2 now. Yeah, she scratched on the break. Yeah. And she forgot. Yeah, she scratched on the break, so she's on 2. Three fouls is definitely loss of game. So Eva's looking for, even though it's an easy pocket, the 2 is tied up, so it really doesn't. There's no reward for pocketing the 1 ball. She is going to just feather the ball, tuck it under the 7. She's got to make sure she gets past the 3, and she's going to hit underneath the 5, go to the end rail, and come over to this side of the table. Alternatively, she could go the other way. I think this is the best route. Just thin it. Make sure yep, that's it. Okay. See, I think I would have hit it a little tougher because I think she can go through the 3 and the 6 right now and possibly make a good hit. She's definitely got an alleyway. I don't know if it's a lane. Eva might have gotten over to the side of the table enough where she can't do that. Okay, it's Eva's break. She's racking. Eva and I go back, as I've said before, a long way. We were very good friends for very many years. In fact, little tidbit here, she stood up for me when I got married. And the marriage ended in divorce, so I blame her for that, for not preventing me from getting married. We always laugh about that. But we were pretty good friends at that time and remain so, even though we don't see each other as often as we used to. Okay, nice solid break. She pocketed a ball. It's a legal break. The balls are spread. They're spread nicely. I think she has a good shot and a good open shot on the 1. Let's take a look. See what it looks like. Yep, she's I think that she's looking right now to see what her path is going to be if she goes to shoot. If she shoots the ball, she can go 1 rail. I would prefer coming out 2 rails around the 5 ball and over to the opposite side of the table, unless the 2-9 is dead. And she also might just stick it there because yeah, she played a good safety. Very nice. Now Lonnie has to show Eva that she can kick, because if any opponent sees that kicking is a weakness, they will definitely take advantage of that weakness, and you will be kicking a lot. Now, this is a pretty simple kick. Kicks are always easier when the object ball is near the rail. She made good contact. Ava's looking to see if she can see that ball. I think she can only see the extreme left edge. I don't think she can see enough of it to make it. Can't tell from here, so we'll just see what the cue ball does. Okay, she did have enough to make it. She overran her position. Diamond tables have a very deep shelf, and when a ball is that far in the jaws of the pocket, it's very difficult to, it's impossible to go rail first if it's in deep enough. And so you have to play position off the ball. She's just going to try to dig it out of there. Yeah, it was in deep. The 9 ball looks like it's wired. As soon as Lonnie gets out of the way. Yeah, it's laying pretty good. It's laying pretty good. It's a little bit off. Oh boy, she rattled it. She threatened the pocket, but it didn't fall. She's angry. She knows that she should have made that. And unfortunately, she left Ewa a really good opening shot.
Excuse me, Chief. Jeanette sent me for coffee at the players' lounge.
Okay, she's going to shoot the 3 in the side. She's a little bit on the wrong side of the ball here. She might just roll up a little bit and back cut the 4. She might be able to straighten it out with English and draw it back. Or go around the table like that. Very nice. Good recovery. You know, that's, you always make a plan. And sometimes if you don't get the cue ball exactly where you need to do, well, don't be afraid to adjust your plan and then adjust your plan accordingly for the next, the 3-ball plan. Well, we should plot 3 balls ahead. A lot of people beat themselves up when they don't get exactly where they want to be, and it affects their game. You got to be able to recover from that. Constantly be able to be open to adjustment. Right here, she's just going to spin 2 rails out of the pocket. She might just go 1 rail up the side. Yeah, just like that. Very nice. She wants to get beautiful. Notice she's on the good side of the ball. I think she's going to, she can do one or the other. If she's straight enough, she can just float down a few inches and she'll be good for the 7. Or she can go to the end rail and come up. Yeah, just like that. And she doesn't want to get straight in. I think she's okay. She wanted to go a little bit farther, but I think she's okay. If she is straight in, she's just going to have to draw straight back where she's standing and come off the rail. So it'll be a power draw. She looks like she's getting ready to power it. Yep, just like that. Oh, she came up on the shot. Well, she played position for a bank. She's definitely having to revise her plan. She came up on the shot and didn't stay down on it. And when you come up on the shot, your tip will come up too, and you won't hit it as low as you were planning on, and that's why she didn't draw the ball as well.
Extension.
A quick ending to our Hill game. Emily Duddy emerges victorious over Joanne Ashton. That's going to move Joanne over to table 4 right away. Give her a chance to get collected, and the other shooters for table 4 and 6, please go to your table. We'll do our introductions very soon.
Sorry about that. Been away. Ewa's got a reasonably tough cut on the 5, but not inordinate. She's got a ticky off the 7. She's kind of on the 50-yard line again. It's a tough cut into the corner or the side. And as anyone that plays pool knows, when you're very close to the object ball, it's a little bit tougher to see. Unfortunately, the 6 ball is hanging in front of the side.
4 p.m. shift here. We'll introduce our players on table 4. First up, a
beautiful shot.
WPBA regional champ. Give it up for Liz the Blizzard Cole. Her opponent, sponsored by the Hidden Spot and Think Green Industries, former WPBA
Now she's got to
Rookie
be
of the
careful
Year.
she doesn't
Give it up for
hit this
Joanne
too thin,
Ashton.
because she will scratch. So she's got to hit it as thick as she
And on
can
table 6,
and come down to the end rail
her
and come back up into the
accomplishments
center of the
include
table.
past ACS National Championships. Give it up for Beth Fondell.
You know, she might have played a safety there.
Her opponent is sponsored by Hyperactive Gaming from Mount Pleasant.
You know, playing it
Wisconsin,
off
that is.
the point
Ranked
of the
number
pocket.
31 on WPBA, Bonnie Arnold.
She got a good result. Lonnie is in the trees, as they say. She's elevated over the 8 ball, which makes the shot extremely difficult. You have a tendency to overcut the ball because you're forced to use high ball. Not sure if she can see it enough to make it in the lower left-hand pocket. It doesn't appear to be, but it's close. And she's cutting it that way, so she just concentrated on making the ball. Oh boy, she had plenty of room to make it. She overamped a little bit on that shot. She came up on it a little bit. But again, she got a decent roll out of it. I don't think that ball goes. Let's take a look from the side. Boy, at the most, she has half a pocket, I think. Well, she's not hesitating, so she must think she can make it. She's called for her extension. Each player is entitled to 1 extension per game. And again, just concentrate on making the ball. Stop your cue ball there for the 7. Now, and you know, that happens very often. Even if you have, a fairly full pocket, if you've got any part of the pocket blocked, it's uncanny how often you hit the ball. Ewa is elevated. She tried to spin around there. All right, well, there's a good chance for Lonnie to get to tie the game up. The balls are all laying pretty nice. And this is where a straight pull background can come in. Now, the simplest way to do it would just be to shoot the 6 and stop the cue ball right there. I don't know if she's going to shoot it up the corner or into the side, but I think she should shoot it up the corner. Now, since she's on the wrong side of the ball to float naturally over for the 8, she's going to have to go to the rail and out. Stay down on the shot, concentrating on making the ball. Position will follow. Very nice. Very nice. Whoop, don't overhit it. Ooh, boy. Oh, she's on the 50-yard line now. She's got a severe back cut. I think she's going to go into the 9 if she makes it. Oh, what a shot. All right, well, she went down. So now she's tough on the 9. But see how important that is to make sure you get... she got out of line on the first shot. And she's had tough shots ever since, but she recovered and tied up the game. She knew she had to get out that time. Ties it up. Big game. Big difference between 3-1 and 2-2. Okay, good solid break. This might be an illegal break, though. I don't think she made anything. I don't know if that was a legal break or not, but apparently it doesn't really matter anyway because she did not make a ball. So it's Lonnie's turn anyway. The penalty for an illegal break is you just lose your turn at the table. She's got a semi-tough opener here. Good shot. Unfortunately, she clipped the 4 and it got in the path of her 2-ball. This lady's this is the first time I've ever seen her play. She's got a nice stroke. She, as they used to say in the old days, she doesn't let them roll off. Oh boy, she played that too. Very nice. And she got a good reward. Good hit, good reward, good plan. Now, I don't know if Eva's going to take out the jump cue. Okay, it's a bad lick, and unfortunately, the 2 and 9 has lined up, and I think Eva's going to play this one. Good shot. Takes the lead. 3-2. All right, it's real important to get a good break, a good cue ball control off the break. She lost control of her cue ball, I think, in the first game, and lost because Ewa put her on 3 fouls. She had a good firm hit on that ball, hit him square. She pocketed one. She's got a good look at the one. She's got a choice here. I think I would just do something simple here. She's got the 4 ball there, and I think I might just try to separate the balls, put the cue ball on one side and the 1 on the other, and use the 4 as a blocker. She also can bank the ball down here. Okay, that's what she chose to do. The problem is that both balls, when you hit it like that, will come down here. You have to make sure that you get good separation. Cue ball on one end, object ball on the other. So that was a poor safety attempt. And as I always say, the ball seemed to know who's winning. The 1-9 has lined up to a reasonable combination. Ewa's kind of got a snookered here, so I'm going to go back to the center. It's a little bit off angle, and she only has really half a pocket from this angle. She's going to hit it with a little bit of speed so the cue ball goes up table. She asked for her extension. She knows this is important. She needs to maintain her lead, extend her lead. Okay, cue ball did not go up table because she didn't cut it enough. Lonnie's got a makeable shot on the 1, but she is elevated, which makes the shot a little tougher. And she has to come back for the 2 and shoot the 2 in the same pocket. Just make sure she... Oh, okay, she chose to play safe. That's fine, too. Ewa's just going to shoot and stick. Oh, okay. All right, that's a good shot, too. That's a good shot, too. Barrier behind the 6 ball. She could have done that with the... when you shoot and stick, doesn't mean to leave the cue ball where it is. You just hit it with a stop shot. And when you have an angle like that, you can create a little angle, and she could have brought the cue ball over behind the 6, sending the object ball at the table. So she had... either way. And Lonnie is kicking. And she missed it. So that will give Ewa ball in hand. And the balls are all laying pretty good here. I don't see any problems. All the balls have a pocket. I guess the main thing would be to get down from the 3 to the 4 and get a nice angle on the 5. This is a fairly routine run out here. You don't have to do a whole lot with the cue ball. Just basic cue ball control. She's going to try to get up almost straight on the 3, which she did. Now she'll just float down a little bit, stay on the same side of the table, just drop down for the 4. Might even play to get straight in. And then she can just shoot the 4 in the corner, the 5 in the side. What she does here will tell me what she's going to do. Oh, she tried to go into the 9. She's going to scratch. What are you doing? That was a total unnecessary scratch. Well, Lonnie has to love it. She's got a chance to tie this match up. Now, if you remember last game, she got out of line on that very first shot with 4 balls on the table. She's got 5 on the table, but they're all laying nice. It's real important. There you go. Now she'll shoot this into the side, go forward into the rail, and she might want to leave the cue ball approximately where the 5 is. And that way she can just naturally pocket the ball and come back for the 8. Let's see what she does, right? Okay, she's going to go a different route.
Did I take my extension already? Yeah. I did? All right, I'm gonna get a bridge.
Lonnie's got a tough shot here on the 2. He's just going to play safe. Boy, she tried to hit it softly and stay behind the 5. I'm not sure if I don't think she was successful. I don't think she can see enough of this ball to make it. Maybe she can. It's hard to tell from the monitor. Well, she got a fortunate roll there. I think she was shooting it into the side. Now this is can be a pretty difficult kick. I don't think she has a 1-rail kick. I think she has to go into the long rail. And go to the end rail and up into the 2. We'll see what she thinks. She might be able to spin into it. Now notice where she's going to hit. She's hitting a half a diamond, and she's going to use left English and spin it. Yeah, she didn't adjust enough. But that was a pretty good way of going. She needed to either hit a little bit softer to allow the shot to widen more, or come up behind it. What a great shot Lonnie just made.
I'm on a clock, you're not, so shoot, I'll wait for you.
She was rewarded with a good result. She's waiting for the player on the next table to shoot. Okay, that was a big game. Let's update the score here. Okay, Ava's at the table. She's got a good shot on the 2. I think she's just going to bounce off the rail and shoot the 3 in the same pocket. Just like that. Now she'll draw to the side rail with a little bit of right-hand spin. Spin to the center of the table. Now she's got a choice here. The 7 is in front of the side pocket. She does have a choice, shoot in the side or shoot it down here in the lower right-hand corner. I think she's just going to spin around and play it in the side. 2 rails to the center of the table. Very nice. She's pretty good. She's straight in. So now she's looking to see making a decision where to shoot the 8 ball. Does she draw it back and shoot it in the opposite side? Or does she drift over to her left and shoot it in this lower right-hand corner? I think she's going to try to pop it over for the... Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Now just concentrate on making the ball. Your shape is automatic. She has to wait for the player on the other table to shoot. point. Very nicely done. Ava takes the game. Score is now 5-3. I'm not sure. I think they're going to take a break. Yes, they are. Okay. We'll be back in 5. Okay, the players are back. Ava broke. No balls pocketed. So Lonnie comes to the table. Well, she didn't hit the ball. She was trying to hit the right edge of the ball, and she did not. So Ava has ball in hand. The 2 ball is down here at the end of the table, so she's going to have to go from that end to this end. It's a pretty simple shot, though. You just play to go to the center diamond on the end rail. Ava knows how to do that. Bingo, right into the center. Very nice. Okay. Now, she's going to have to come in from the side where she's standing. So she's just looking to see where she wants to be. And I think she'll either float up one rail or maybe follow to the rail and out. Just like that. Okay, now she's going to play to shoot the 4 on the side. And she'd like to get fairly straight in on it so that she can roll forward for the 5. I don't think it passes into the lower right-hand corner pocket. Let's take a look. Oh, I apologize. Guys have been watching through the player break page. I really apologize. Okay, she's taking a look. Let's take a look and see. She's looking to see if the 6 passes. The 5 definitely does, but she's looking at the 6 because that's going to determine which pocket she shoots the 5 in. She might have to shoot the... she asked for her extension. She might have to come back and shoot the 5 in the corner here and drift down and shoot the 6 in the side if it does not go into this corner. I don't know. She might be able to roll forward and shoot the 5. Yeah, she's looking at that now in the opposite corner, and then float down and shoot the 6 in the side. She's not going to shoot until she's made a decision. Alright, she's going to pocket this ball and draw it back here and shoot the 6 in the same pocket, I believe. Well, now she's looking like she's going to go around the table and come and shoot the 6 in the same pocket. Okay, big bounce, beautiful. And that was even better. That was a great shot. That was a great shot. Now she's just going to roll forward a couple inches, try to put her cue ball right where she had her tip pointed on the table. It'll give her a good angle on the 7, a natural angle to get on the 8. Very nice. Now she's just going to cinch this ball. She can either, I would play it off the rail and out, and that way you give yourself a good angle on the 8. I don't think she could hold it enough to play it straight in and draw it straight back. Okay, real nice. Now it's a little bit sharper angle than she didn't draw it as much as she would have liked. So she has to make sure that she does not scratch. She's just going to use a center ball, and she's going to try to hit just below. See, yeah, she played that rack beautifully, and then because she didn't get exactly where she needed to be, she tried to hold the ball and stay below the side pocket. Where she would have came back a little bit and had less of an angle, she would have been able to draw it back. So this is a huge break for Lonnie. That was a huge game. Ava knows it. She could have pulled away to 6-3. Now if Lonnie gets out, it's going to be 5-4. Big swing there. Make sure you don't scratch on the side. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Couldn't hit any better. Oh.
Oh, that's mortifying.
Yes, that is the right word, mortifying. Oh, what a shame. Well, Ava has to love it. She's got a very makeable shot here on the 9. She will not miss this, I would bet. Okay, she escaped and has that big 6-3 lead now. Oh, Lonnie's sick. That could cost her the match right there. And I know that's what she's thinking. Okay, again, she has to control her cue ball if she's going to have any chance of getting back into this match. And it got away from her. I believe it's an illegal break, but since she didn't pocket anything, it really doesn't matter. Ava will come to the table, and I believe she will play safe. She's looking first at tucking the 1 ball under the 2 and bringing the cue around 2 rails. I don't like that so much. I think I'd rather keep the cue ball down there and try to bring it back underneath that 2 ball, similarly positioned the way it is now. Or she could just thin it and come up table, which is the easiest. Just make sure you thin it. That's okay, this is beautiful. And she hit it well. Excellent shot. Excellent shot. I think that was the best of all the options, and it was simple. She's got to be careful she doesn't hit the side of that, the north side of that 1 ball, and scratch in the side. Looks like she's going to try to come under it. Very nice. Okay, she got a rail. Very nice. Unfortunately, she left a pretty makeable shot for Ava. Semi-tough, since she's shooting out of the jaws of the pocket, but at least she can cue more easily. She has a choice. She can hit it harder and go to the end rail and come back up, or she can, what I call, bunt it in and just slow roll it and stay there. I think she's going to hit it firm, yeah. Don't give it a chance to roll off. It's a lot easier to hit it with a nice stroke rather than a gentle stroke. Now, she's looking at the combination here, 3-4 combination. Just going to try to bring the cue ball to the center of the table. Just you're going to naturally bounce off the rail, so just hit it with a medium stroke, just like that. She would have liked to have come about a diamond and a half farther, but she's still okay. Now again, she has to try to anticipate where the 3 is going to be after she makes the combination. Or she may be playing safe, but I think she's playing it. Well, it looks like she has a 3-9-8 combination. I don't think the 3-9 passes the can't tell either way. It may pass, and then she may just play safety. I think she's playing something. Playing to pocket. Nope, she's rolling up on the 9. That's an excellent shot. Excellent shot. It's hard to tell from the monitor, and we're a good 20 feet away from the table. And of course the view is distorted. Never looks the same as it does when you're on top of the table or be able to step back a few feet. All right, she must hit this ball and don't scratch. Okay. She left Eva a shot. Again, just concentrate on pocketing the ball. You're automatically going to go into the rail. Main thing here is to concentrate on pocketing and hit it soft enough so that you don't hook yourself behind the 6. She may choose to go back and forth where she could hit it firm. Yep, just like that. That's the better option. That way you can let your stroke out. All right, she's almost straight, but to the good side. So she's just going to stop it and slide over a bit and shoot the 6 in the upper left-hand corner. Okay, and I think she's going to pull back and try to get nearly straight in. Where she can just pull back a little bit and shoot the 8 in the lower right. Just like that. Yep, perfect. She's going to go over there and double check. Even though it looks like she's okay, she's going to double check it. It's a good idea to walk the table, just to be sure. There you go. Now she's got a simple shot here. Just roll to the end rail and then come back up for the 9 in the opposite corner. Beautiful. And you see her breathe a sigh of relief. I recognize that. She'd always, after she dissected and got through the rack, she'd always take a deep breath when she got on the 9 good at the end. Very nice. Very well played. Well played. 7-3, Eva. As everyone knows, tomorrow is Saturday, and we expect a pretty good crowd on the weekend. I heard that that's when the place really fills up. It may fill up tonight, depending on the weather. Of course, when you're up here in the North Country, snow country, everything depends on the weather. If it starts snowing heavily, it'll really detract from the crowd here. So we're hoping for good weather. It's cold, but clear right now. Okay, good break. Pocketed the one on the side, parked the cue ball. She's got a good opening shot on the 2. Then you have a choice here. She's got enough angle where if she wanted to, she could draw it above the 3 and shoot the 2 and the 3 in the same pocket. Or she could shoot it up table. I think you got to play it the way you feel. I always like to hit it firm with a low ball and bring it back. Okay, she's going to roll. Oh, she's going to go around the table. Boy, if you're going to do that, you got to spin your ball, lady. And she did not. She's shaking her head. Okay, well, let's go for the bank. Position is natural. It'll slide to her left and off the rail. Or she can play safety. I know she wants to shoot.
Extension.
She just called for her extension. She smashes that chalk down on the rail. She's mad. She screwed this up. I think she's going for it. That girl. Good shot. She didn't let it roll off, that's for sure. Okay, well, she's got a semi-tough shot again. She needs to hit it with the same stroke, draw it over to the side rail, and back out for the 6. She's checking to see if she's got a pocket for the 6 in that other corner past the 8. I don't know if she does. No, I don't think so. Okay, again, just concentrate on the shot because the shape is automatic. Just hit it with a low ball. Oh, she's coming back for the 6 in the side. All right, that's okay too. It's a little unfortunate that she landed on the rail. She'll go 3 rails. Okay. This is what happens when you get out of line. And, so you just have to try to stay on the right side of the ball and just tough it out. All right, now again, I believe she will come 2 rails out of the corner. And I would like to come in tight below the side. She might take it all the way down to the end rail and back up, depending on what she's most comfortable with. Beautiful shot. There you go, just below the side. Now she's got a slight angle, I believe. Let's take a look. Yeah, she's got enough angle where she can just hit it with a stun stroke and slide up table. She may go to the rail, go forward and go to the rail, depending on how she feels. Okay, she went to the rail, she overhit it. Slow down, she's towing the cue ball. She's hitting everything too soft or too hard. All right, well, you just got to bear down and make this one. Now, she's going to have to let the cue ball go. You just have to make sure that you pocket the ball and don't scratch. And I always try to play position on this shot. Pick a point on the rail where you want to end up and then play to get there. And that way, and cue accordingly, and that way you can focus completely on the shot. And she may draw it to the side too and go back and forth. I can't really tell what she's doing here. She looks like she's cueing with low outside, so she may just, okay, that's what she did. What a great run out there. And that'll put her on the hill. That was a tough one. I'm glad, I know she's glad that one's over. All right, on the hill. All right. This is an elimination round, so the loser of this match will be out of the tournament, and of course the winner of the match will move on. I think Ava won this tournament, the Masters, here in Michigan in 2014, I think she told me. And it was a few years ago, and she also told me that it was 14 years between the tournament that she won previously. There was a 14-year dry spell, so maybe it wasn't 2014, but it was in the last few years. I remember it because I called her and congratulated her on her victory.
Congratulations goes out to the Black Widow, Jeanette Lee, as she defeats Kia Sidbury on table number 2.
Lonnie is hooked, so she will push out. Or jump. I know I don't always see the jump right away because when I played, jump cues were just starting to come into existence. Yeah, she's looking to see, she's not very tall, and the cue ball is quite a ways from the rail, so she might not be able to reach it to jump it. I'm not sure I like this push. And the reason I don't like it is because it's kind of a free shot. And she just has to make sure she doesn't run into the 7. And even if she does, as long as she doesn't hook herself, she's got a decent shot on the 3. I know if I was Ava, I would like to end this match. And that is why I think she's going to shoot it. Okay, she did, as I said, she did run into the 7, but she does have a clear shot on the 3. She will go to the end rail, side rail, and up. And again, just concentrate on making the ball. Cue ball will take the path that you tell it to take. Okay, beautiful shot. Well, a lot of people don't see those shots where you come up underneath it like that. They always want to go the more obvious way, which is to go above it. But as Ava knows, as experienced players know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And now she's in line. She's got a fairly reasonable, simple shot on the 5. She's going to shoot the 6 on the side. Now she may float down a little bit. Now last time she had this similar shot, she scratched I think she was intending to try to use the 9 as a stopper, but she scratched underneath it. So she has to make sure that she doesn't scratch. The 7 ball is fairly close to the pocket. Okay, there you go. All right, she knocked the 8 down close to the other corner. All right, she looks like she's got, it's not nearly straight in, but she's straight in where she can come out 2 rails, I think, with a little bit of spin. Maybe just even a center ball. Just like that. And now I think she has a similar shot to the other corner. Yep, same thing. So she will just follow this 2 rails, like 1 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock. Just slightly off center. There you go. And go 1, 2 rails and come down towards the chalk. And she's a little light on that shot. She could have hit a little bit harder, but she's fine. And this is basically about a half ball shot. And this is for the match. And that's a win. Ewa Laurance moves on. Final score, 9-3. Lonnie is eliminated from the event.
Congratulations to Hall of Famer Ewa Laurance for her victory over Lonnie Fox Raymond.
And that's all for me right now. Our next match starts at 6. And we're going to have Brittany Bryant. And she won the tournament, I believe, at Janet Atwell's room in Bristol, Virginia. The EMU, I'm not sure, is it EMU or EMU Open? And Brittany the Bombshell Bryant, Canadian champion. And she will be playing Ashley Rice, a new player. She's been playing on the tour only a year. So we'll be back at 6 o'clock with this match. Again, my name is Mary Kennison. We thank you for viewing. And I'd like to I'd like to thank our sponsors before I go. Diamond Billiards, Durban Custom Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Aramith Balls. And we'll be right back.